game.
Hand over the stone.
Go do a run, I guess. Kill my debug mode.
There was nothing about the starry sky.
So yeah, I just timed from entering that file to
mysterious things would soon be happening.
getting control of Harry. In Spanish was a little bit slower. I'm guessing there is probably a European language that is faster.
With a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness.
We shall see.
The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4, Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Without any music. I'll reset all. That's something.
Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list
I would
of
very much
school
like to get the game music working properly, though, like in the actual game, not just the cutscenes.
Package from Vault
It is nice music.
713, mentioning to Harry that
I'm not sure if that's just a windowed mode problem. I should check it out. I wasn't paying attention last time I did full screen.
Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Dumbledore stood up.
I'm gonna pop my
This
Twitch stream
term,
on for
the
a
corridor
minute or
on
two.
the 3rd floor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Harry sat
the
beneath the
cutscene or
sorting
something.
hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House.
Yeah,
over
I should check it. I
Gryffindor.
have run the game on the disc before and I forgot to check.
Not
to be perfectly
Slytherin,
honest.
eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness.
Oh yeah? Yeah, it's probably just...
No?
I'll just need to check that out.
Well, if you're sure.
Like, it plays fine during all the cutscenes, but once you get into the actual game, it just turns off.
Gryffindor!
Which is weird. Both of my Twitch stream has gained 1 follower. No, I forgot to turn it on, Israel. If I restart the run, I'll set it up, I guess. But it was giving me a pain in the ass last time, so I don't even know if I want to.
Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry. So
I have to go find a
search
hitbox spot
every door, but
for
keep
stream
in mind,
requests.
not
Actually,
all
could someone go
secrets
look
are
and see if there is a
rewarding.
hitbox spot
Only
for
this
stream
morning,
requests and stuff like
I
that
took a
for
wrong
music?
turn and stumbled upon
would
a
like to
room
know.
full of chocolate frogs. But alas, when
I looked
returned,
like a week ago and
they'd
didn't
been
find anything.
replaced
Hey,
by
Rome, what's up?
A nasty horde of
How are you?
fire crabs. Now, up the stairs and off to your lessons. Don't be late.
When is Concursion? When I buy the game. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I haven't wanted to spend the money.
Hey Harry, remember me, Ron Weasley?
I'm still sad that I got 11th.
Just something to show you. Follow me.
And I watched a stream of the guy who got first place in that competition. I watched a stream of his
Follow
strats.
me, Harry.
His strats were exactly the same as mine, except he was able to get the skip at the end that I couldn't get. But I wasn't sure if it was
Harry.
possible, but I was pretty sure it
We can show you how to
was.
get around Hogwarts. As a first year, you have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
I'll see you later in Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
318.
Good luck, Harry.
I wrote down the times here. Somewhere. How did I write them down? Out here.
We're
Yeah,
going
so
to
when I
teach you how to
timed them
climb.
on my
Run
other
to the
computer,
bookcase and don't stop.
the timing
You'll
for
climb
English
up.
and the cutscene
Above
ended
the
at
bookcase is a
3:20,
Bertie
and
box
on
every flavour bean.
Spanish it
Collect
ended
all
at
the beans you can
3:37,
find and meet us in the next room.
give or take. Just because of some loading stuff and probably some messing up on the timing on my part. But yeah, Spanish was significantly longer.
Well done. Now, let's try jumping. Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across. If you fall down,
Yeah,
you can climb
probably.
back up and start over. Meet us in the next room. We'll take the shortcut and meet you there.
Why, it's Potty Wee Potter!
That's Peeves the poltergeist. He's always causing trouble.
I guess I should
Peeves
try to
doesn't
just
like first years,
explain
so
some of the
watch your
tricks in
step.
case this does turn into the AGDQ submission video. So the trick I did there where I ran to Peeves as the cutscene started lets me move during the cutscene. For the most part, if you take damage at the beginning of any cutscene, you can move around during that cutscene, but it's not really all that useful. Here's a small cutscene skip where we can jump around the cutscene trigger by using that little platform, and we just skip the cutscene. Hey, Hem, you're not a mod here? Gasp. Now we just have to run around and pick up enough beans to get through to the next section. I think we need 25. Yeah, 25. I forget the number, but I remember which ones I have to get, because they're pretty easy to get. So I just get them all
Thanks,
and
Harry.
don't really pay
We
attention
can't
to the
have done it
number.
without you. We need the beans for
So,
some,
because I skipped the cutscene before this,
experiments.
Fred and George are in the wrong
Here's a
spot,
wizard card
and they get
for you.
fixed during the
You've earned it.
cutscene. But after this cutscene, if I went back and triggered the old cutscene that I had skipped, it'll actually multiply the
Fly through the
twins.
secret exit above
That would
the
actually be an
bookcases
interesting
get
thing
your
to
first
put in
spell
for a
lesson.
donation
Good
incentive
luck.
for the game, I guess. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm not sure how long it would take to do. I'd have to set up a save for it. Probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think there are any saves before this, like saves I can have. Cool, I'm ahead.
Well, well, well.
Little bit slow.
If it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy. And you
Yeah,
do well
I
to
doubt
show
they
me
watch through
respect.
all of them.
These are my fellow
And
Slytherins.
honestly, not
Crabbe
every
and
game
Goyle.
I don't think
Naturally,
has submission
we
videos,
Slytherins
and there's
are
a
going to
lot of
win the
people.
House Cup
There's like a good
and
couple
the
of people that
Quidditch
help
Cup. You better stay out of our
go
way,
through
Potter.
stuff, so
Let's go, boys.
I can't imagine it's that crazy. Here's just another small cutscene skip where we kick Hermione out of class because she's a nerd, goes to too many classes. So we're just gonna leave her outside.
I am Professor Quirrell. Today we'll learn how to
Hermione needs to be more of a
ourselves
rebel,
against
skip some more
dark
classes.
magic with the Flipendo spell. This is the symbol for the Flipendo spell.
What happened last week, Em?
Hold
Also, I'm still
down
really
the
bad
mouse
at these.
Button, make the same pattern.
Are you? Something popped up on the screen and alt tagged me out. That's probably 50. So I only need to get 50% on these. And I only need to do the first round. After that, it's considered me to have learned the spell.
That was a shaky effort, Mr. Potter.
I have to tell things to stop popping up and asking me if they want me to update them, because it happens me out of the game
5
every
points
damn
for
time.
Gryffindor.
Oh,
Try
dude,
again,
congrats,
Mr.
Em.
Potter.
That's awesome.
Rather disappointing, but at least you tried.
At one point, we'll have to look into all the different phrases that the
Splendid.
NPCs can say
You
during
may now
those
enter the
sections,
Flipendo
because it's
challenge
random
to
which phrase they
practice
say,
the
and there are
spell.
different lengths.
Follow
It's a little bit of
me, Mr.
RNG based on that.
Potter.
Not even a big deal, though. I rue the day that if this game ever gets so optimized that you have to reset if they say the wrong thing. That would be so stupid.
Down the mouse button to aim the Flipendo spell. Release the button to
Oh, nice, man.
cast the spell. Try it on that barrel.
Yeah, moving's the worst. I still haven't fully unpacked, to be perfectly honest, from my move. I've still got, like, 4 boxes I haven't taken. I haven't even opened up, to be perfectly honest. Alright, so we're coming up to a nice little trick that we'll use a couple times during this run. It's called pot jump. For
Cast your
reasons that will
Flipendo
become
spell
obvious.
at the switch on the wall to open the door. Flipendo affects all sorts of things, such as this cauldron. Knock it over,
that sucks for
Mr.
Spirit,
Potter.
yeah. Hey Craft, what's up? So we jump on the pot, knock it over, which makes the hitbox higher, so it raises us up a little bit. I assume I can never knock it over, are you kidding me? What's this? And then we can jump off it and get a little bit of extra height. If I hadn't gotten that, I would have totally reset, because that took so long to knock it over.
Now, go on and collect your challenge stars.
Yeah, the problem is I need to unpack, because my area is messy because of it, and I don't really like having messiness all the time. I can avoid it. And also, my desk is like a complete wreck right now, because I don't have, like, all my, strip outlets, so like, all the wires just going everywhere at the moment. It's kind of obnoxious. That's exactly what I did when I moved in, though, Israel.
I am Nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor House Ghost. Now, this is a save game book.
That's a good trick, Em.
When you touch it, your game will automatically be saved. The game will restart from this point if you faint. You can also load a saved game from the main menu. Goodbye.
Nick is so social. Goodbye. I'm probably gonna lose time on this because it took me like forever to knock over the pot. Oh yeah, I hated sharing rooms. Like during my freshman year. My freshman year is like the only time I really had to share a room. After that, I've always lived my own room. I've always had rourmates, but I've usually tried to have my own room. Now I actually have my own room with 4 walls and everything and a door. I used to live behind a curtain. It made me sad on the inside because it was so bad. Oh, really? You can usually do a hyper jump, which is jumping off of a sloped surface to get on top of that without climbing. But I messed it up there, and I messed it up there as well. I'm bad. Whatever. Not a big deal. I have to learn how to do the jump around the opposite way of this. You can jump from the left-hand side and skip pushing the block. It was like a second, so I haven't really bothered. There's a lot more time that can be saved elsewhere in the run, so I don't really worry too much about it. I'd rather not have to reset over missing a silly jump like that. I really should honestly be practicing glitchless OOT because I have a marathon run for it this Saturday, but I just didn't really feel like doing the whole run today. I'll probably try to do one tomorrow if I can. It just sucks to have 4 hours of a run during the weekday because it pretty much kills the day with one run, which is bad. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I have to pick it up. I honestly really should. It's like, what, $10 without a sale? I wish if I had known I wasn't going to get top 10 during the competition, I would have just bought it on sale.
They like to pester young wizards. Knock him on his backside to complete
I'll
the
probably
challenge.
buy it this
They
weekend
move
after the
quickly and
marathon,
can be
because I won't really
quite
have
a
much time to
nuisance.
play it before that. But how did that miss? It went right through him. Those gnomes are the worst. Yeah, I lost a lot of time here, wow.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You
7D
collected
to
the
D,
required
what?
number of challenge stars. 5 points for
What is this?
Gryffindor. Now, get to broomstick practice before you're late.
Alright, who's ready for
Back
some
in their
Superman
Gryffindor common
64?
room,
I know
Harry,
I'm not.
Ron, and Hermione
Oh, 7 ways
talked
to die.
about their exciting first days at
I haven't really heard
Hogwarts.
too much about that, to be honest.
There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank.
I've heard of the name
But
before,
there was
but I
little
don't know
time
anything
to
about the
dwell on
game.
this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.
I am your instructor, Madam Hooch. For your first lesson, you will fly through these magic rings. Control your broom with the direction keys. The speed up and slow down keys adjust your flight speed.
Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. This is literally Superman 64.
Ready, Potter?
This is actually probably one of the hardest casual parts of the game, I feel like. To do quickly, at least.
Well
Just because
done,
it's so
Mr. Potter.
obnoxious. It's really easy to miss a ring.
Now let's see how you do with smaller rings.
It's not like you can actually fail, because you just run out of time and you just continue on in the game, but you save time by doing this faster. So, you try to go as quickly as possible.
Add a bit of height.
Alright, this ring pisses me off. I hate that ring. That ring right there. I hate it. It's in such an awkward position, and it doesn't appear till you get the one previous. You have no idea where it is unless you know. which we should know, but I usually forget exactly where it is because I'm bad. Gold rings, I feel like, are probably the hardest rings by far. Hardest set, I mean. Oh wow, how did I get that? And now the moving red rings, the hitboxes of which I'm pretty sure don't actually move. I'm not watching chat, by the way, just so you know. It's impossible to watch chat while I'm doing this segment. A little bit all over the place. Oh no, no! I went way too far out. Oh my gosh, this is falling apart so quickly. It's like one little mistake can throw you off so much in this segment. It sucks. That was still decent, but that could have been a lot better at the end.
A perfect
Other than that ending, that was really nice.
From now on, you may practice flying at any time.
Oh, nice hem. Yeah,
You will find the option
I
on the
might
main
watch
menu.
if I can.
Time for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
Charms! Yes, charm. Boy. I really wish there was a way we could skip this segment and just go straight into the charms lesson, because the door to the charms lesson is in this room. It's just not open. I wonder if there's something we can do.
This is the symbol for Alhamora.
I would really love to be able to clip into the walls in this game. We should look for stuff like
then
that.
let go of the button.
But we probably won't find it. Game is surprisingly solid when it comes to its actual walls. Why am I going so far? It's definitely 50. Yeah, my gosh, 82. I overkilled that like crazy.
That was brilliant, Harry. Great, Harry. I'm sure Professor Flitwick would give you 5 house points for that charm.
Pendo is an expletive,
You're getting
please.
the hang of this. I think you need to practice more on your own.
Yeah, there is a lot of out of bounds sometimes. Like Harry Potter 3 just decides to push you out of bounds every now and then for no reason. You like walk across the ground the wrong way and you just fall through the floor for no reason whatsoever.
Cast Alhamora to
That
open
Slayer
it.
kid has found like 20 different times. I'm supposed to be playing the game. What am I doing? I completely forgot you had to do that so quickly.
You've
Let's run
got it.
this pure
Now,
stockiness.
can you find the 2 secrets in this room? If you're done admiring yourself, Harry, take a look at that magical chest.
I don't know.
Cast Alhamora to unlock it.
It eventually voids you, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember what it did to Slayer Kid. I don't think the game crashes, though. I might be wrong. So yeah, this is the room we started in before, and that's the room, the door that goes to Charms, which was there before. So if we could clip through this door, we could skip that whole segment.
Welcome, young wizards. I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the levitation spell Wingardium Leviosa. Observe the
Hear that
correct
background music?
Wingardium
That should be in the whole
Leviosa
game.
symbol. When I
Not
stop,
for some reason, though.
hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern, then release the button.
W for Wumbo.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Or that.
That's good for a first year, Mr. Potter. 5
good for
points
a
for
first
Gryffindor. Let's continue with the lesson,
me.
Mr. Potter. Do pay attention, Mr. Potter. That's not what I taught you. You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to
Good for a
practice
nub.
the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Wingardium Challenge used to be my favorite challenge. It's still really good, but it's sad without the super jump. It's still a good challenge, though. Nice and short.
Cast Wingardium
And a couple of quick
Leviosa
trips right
on
after
that
the other.
statue, then move it onto that large plate.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, wait, we're getting background music right now. Why did I
Well
start moving
done.
forward?
Now
The
go and collect
cutscene
the
advances
challenge
faster if you
stars.
don't.
I'll meet you at the end.
I'm a little bit rusty.
Good luck, Mr. Potter.
A little bit, because I haven't had a good run in a while. And here's another pot jump. Yeah, we're getting background music. That's weird, I usually don't. Okay. And we still don't know why this works, but it does sometimes. you're good at the game, which I'm not. See, I'm bad at the game. There we go. Much better. I turned the wrong way as well. I'm supposed to turn the opposite way. And for some reason, that can only work on one side at a time. Like, you can't do it to both sides. In the same run, at least. I feel like if you started with the opposite side, you could do it to that side first, but then you'd have to skip it on the opposite side. I don't know. I don't really know how that works at all. Oh boy, a challenge star. Anti-special. Oh yeah, that blind placement's so good. I'm gonna grab this save because it is possible for me to die in this area upcoming. Used to be able to do a super jump and skip what I'm about to do, but that only seems to work at the higher FPS. I don't really know why it doesn't really work at the native FPS that the game runs at. Makes no sense. For me at least. Whoa, I almost fell right off there. That could have been bad. I'll try to get a quick cycle here. And we're good, okay. And also a little bit of time because I'm bad, but whatever.
Congratulations.
My splits are going to be losing time everywhere, probably, by the way, and then hopefully picking some time up in certain areas. Just because my movement isn't quite as good as it used to be. At least I don't feel like it is. As long as I'm not too far behind, coming into the end of the game, into the areas where I can save time, I'm happy. And the main areas I can save time are Hagrid's hut, splits, and a lot of the end of the game. Oh, I always forget to practice, Peeves. I need to practice this area. Like, you can one-cycle him so easily, I'm just really bad at it. I need to practice. Just one of those things I always forget to do. You can get that all done in one cycle. I've been getting two hits in the beginning a lot lately, though.
Hey, Harry. Do you have 25 beans for us?
Yeah,
we need the beans
probably
for
gymnast. But whatever. I usually can get it first try, though. I don't know why I've been failing it a lot lately. I always forget what button to hit to get that to go away quickly, so I just hit all of them.
Hey, Potter, do you like surprises? Malfoy's got a present for you.
Oh boy.
You better watch your step around here, Potter. Slytherins don't like Gryffindors.
Let's do the super jump, let's go! Nope, I failed. You can do a super jump and skip this fight, but it's so hard to do. It's, like, ridiculous.
Well, Potter, we meet again. Having a tour of the castle,
You already found a strat and concursion? Speaking of strats and concursion, I was actually really impressed with myself. I managed to find all of the same strats that the people on the top of the leaderboards found, except I actually found all the strats like by myself, or like people that were watching the stream were like, oh hey, try this.
They're surprisingly good fun. Here,
except for the very ending thing. And that thing I was using I was like on the right track. This guy's a jerk. I was on the right track to find it, but I just couldn't quite get it. Are you kidding me, Malfoy? Stop being a dick. That was a really slow fight.
You, Potter.
Oh, really, gymnast? Oh no, that sucks. That makes me sad.
Harry, over here. Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't believe how quickly everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse waiting for you. Drop round for tea later.
They just gave him a pair of shears, just because he's supposed to be groundkeeping. Okay. Have him trim the bushes for a while.
The herbology lesson is just past Professor Sprout's garden. I'll wait here for Neville. I think he's got lost again. Go on, Harry. You better get to the lesson.
Alright, so this section's a little bit tricky to do quickly. Hopefully I can get it, but I probably won't. At least not first try. Come on. We have to open up this first gate, but then as it's opening we can jump on top of it and hopefully skip. Nope. Shit. Oh, we fucked that up. We can instead jump off of these. Nope, I'm gonna mess that up too. Okie dokie. I'm having a very hard time right now. Come on. Like, really? Come on. This area is being a jerk. Thank you. Why is this being so bad to me right now? Usually I can get this in at least one try, like at least 2 tries. Are you kidding me? I had it and then it dropped. Alright. Got it eventually. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose a lot of time now. Oh, that was sad. These plants are jerks. They can sometimes hit you even if you're well outside of their hit range. At least what it seems like their hit range would be. Usually if you stick to the left wall and try to jump over their attacks, you can make it through okay. But sometimes they are just very vindictive and decide they want to hit you. There's actually a lot of different paths to this area, or at least like 2 or 3. And by that I mean, by a lot I mean 2 or 3. This is the fastest. We walk around this way just so we avoid a cutscene trigger, with Fred and George trying to sell you a chocolate frog card.
Welcome, class. I am Professor Sprout. Today we'll learn the Incendio spell, which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants. Observe the correct Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern. Then release the button.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going... Abort, abort, abort. Please give me 50.
Whatever the spell is you're
You've got to be kidding me.
It's not
That was
Incendio.
atrocious. Oh, this is going to be a good split.
Mr. Potter,
Because we didn't get 50, we have to go try it again. Oh my goodness. This is atrocious. I'm really bad at that particular symbol. Okay, we got 50. Yay. Oh, that was awful.
For a first-year wizard, Mr. Potter. 5 points for Gryffindor. Try to go a little bit quicker this time.
I don't even know how much time that loses, to be perfectly honest.
Whatever the spell is you're attempting, it's not Incendio.
Oh man, that was so slow. This whole segment has been so slow. This whole run has been so slow. My gosh. I'm gonna be like 40 seconds behind at the end of the split, probably.
Now it's time for the Incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the back.
I can still PB though, easily, so we shall continue.
Those are spiky bushes. You may cast Incendio.
Assuming I can get far skip decently and
avoid
Filch doesn't
their needles.
destroy my world.
Incendio! Incendio!
Nintendo!
This is a typical species of venomous tentacula. Cast Incendio to wilt it.
I love how the herbology class is based around learning how to kill plants. Because, you know, that's what herbology is. Oh, ow, why did I get hit by that guy? I'm bad. Open sesame. Come on. Sometimes the aim in this game can be a bit trolly if you're not, like, aiming just the right way. It can just decide you're not going to cast a spell today. I dislike this room a lot, but I should work on... There's like a skip for most of the room that I'm horribly bad at. I'm getting obliterated in this room. It's lucky that I pulled that off. I usually don't get hit by the spiky bush. You can skip most of this room, but the trick to do it is really hard, and I end up losing time every time I do it. It's you can clip your arm into that little grating and hit the switch early. The problem is if you take too long, the gnomes get at you, and then you're in trouble. And it usually takes me forever to do it, so the gnomes just start destroying me. See, that's what casting should be. That was beautiful. That's how it should be every time I play this game. But yeah. Oh man, I'm already about to be losing time, and I still have like 2 or 3 more rooms to do. I'm gonna lose like a minute. There's like 1 more room after this, I think. A whole set of the miniature piranha bushes, whatever you want to call them. This is a cool little trick. You can take the climbing animation from one ledge and drag it over to another edge. That's pretty cool in my opinion, and it lets you climb up a little bit faster. Hey Nala, what's up? How are you? Yep, indeed, Harry Potter 1 runs again. I need a good video for an AGDQ submission. Oh, need to get a run with some new strats in it. Come on, fall down. That was slow.
Incendio!
And this room. Oh, there's another room after this one too. Jeez. Come on, get around the edge. Get around the edge. See, these guys, I was way outside of that guy's range, and he still got me. That's gonna lose more than a minute. Hit it. Try to do a super jump to make up for the time. Not likely to happen. Oh man, that's a bad split.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter.
I can still
You've
PB.
completed the challenge. You've collected the required number of challenge stars. 5 points for Gryffindor.
I don't think I could beat Gymnast
Now,
time anymore, but I could still PB. I don't know, maybe.
There you are. I hope you did well.
I guess I'll turn this into a no reset run just to show strats for, and I'll probably use this for an HDQ video, even if it's not the best time I could possibly get, just to show strats and stuff like that. Hey, Dragon Claw or Dragoon Claws, depending on how you want me to say it. How are you? How's your Tuesday going? I tried to go look to see what day it was because I couldn't remember.
Please help me.
Oh my gosh, this week feels like it's been so long. It's only been 2 days.
You, and you want me to give you his precious remembrall. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree?
Oh man, what a sick burn.
Think you can catch me?
The library super jump? I don't know the super jump yet that skips Nick. If that's what you mean. I haven't gotten around to learning it.
Give me back Neville's remembrall, Malfoy. You want the remembrall back?
Oh man, way too slow, Respert. Already Wednesday, you're speedrunning through the week. You've got the time zone strats. Love how it just decided not to play the
take this stupid thing.
dialogue in that segment. Time time zone strats, best strats.
You've got my remember all back. Thanks, Harry.
Dear.
I'll be able to find my toad now. Come
This
here,
cough
Trevor.
seriously needs to
Come
go
back.
away. I've had it for way longer than I should have.
I remember now.
It's so small
I
that it's
left
not even
Tony at the
like it's not
class.
even bothersome anymore. But
There are
it's just
plants
like
there that
annoying.
eat toads.
Mr. Potter, I'm Professor McGonagall, Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts and Head of Gryffindor House. Although I do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about, I'll admit you have
McGonagall's head
remarkable
height.
talent on a broomstick. Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In your case, we might overlook that
Why would they
rule.
animate her head like
Harry,
that?
Gryffindor's first Quidditch match of the year is later this afternoon against the formidable Slytherin team. See you then.
See you then. Alright, time for a new trick that I'm probably gonna mess up. And I'll probably end up losing time. But, let's do it. Forest Edge skip, let's go. Oh no! That would have been so good if I got it there. Dude, that was so fast still. Oh my goodness, that's so fast. Ah, yes. Dude, that was so good. This is gonna be such a gold split. Could have been slightly faster, but that's still the fastest I've ever done that in a run, by far. Dude, I'm gonna save like all the time I've lost. Still plus 21. Wow, that sucks.
Harry, over
So yeah,
here.
what happened there was I did
along,
a
then.
trick called a
I've
super
something to
jump,
show you at my hut.
which can be done anytime Harry walks over a little
By the
ledge that
way,
makes him clip up and down.
congratulations on making the Quidditch
That
team.
like makes him clip
Word
up and down
travels
without
fast
actually
round
going into a
Hogwarts.
climbing or falling animation. If I jump on a very specific frame, Harry just like flies forward and kind of just breaks physics
Welcome
for a
to
little
my
while.
home, Harry.
I'm pretty
It's
sure it's just
small,
because
but
he gets a
still
lot of
roomier
like
than
really
you're coming
fast
under the
acceleration
stairs,
over a
eh?
certain number of frames or something like that. I'm
Now
not sure
I can show you what I
exactly
wanted
how
to
it
talk
works.
to you about.
But I do that trick, and then because I'm up against a slanted edge in that way, I can redirect
It's
it
a
upward
dragon's
more.
egg, Harry.
And that
It's
makes
our
me
secret
fly up to the
mine
top of the map
The
and
egg
land
is
out of
at a very
bounds, and then
delicate
walk alongside.
stage. I
And
can't
skip
leave it
most of
here
the
alone,
segment,
but
which
I
is
need
really
some
cool.
fire seeds to give it
And that was
last
actually
first
found by
aid to make it
Gymnast. I
hatch.
believe you found it, right, Gymnast?
Can you fetch me some fire seeds? I grew
That's
them
actually
in
only
trees
like the
out in
second or
the
third time
garden.
I've ever done it in a run.
I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find.
I'm impressed that I got it that
Careful,
quickly.
though, they're spitting fire and the
Usually it
seeds
takes
are
me
hot.
like
Let 'em
a
cool down
minute to
before
get
you
it,
pick 'em up.
and it only
Off you
saves
go,
like a
then.
minute and a half in that area, so it's not. It's still a big deal, but it's not as good as it could be. That was pretty fast. I hate this fairy so much. I started trying to attack him way too early, though. So this area is really silly, because Hagrid sends you to get some fire seeds. But you don't actually need to get the fire seeds. Well, you do need to get them to open up a door. But if we could find a way to clip through that door, you wouldn't actually need to get them, because that game never actually checks if you have them. Like, if we could clip through a specific door that I'll point out later, we could just go back to Hagrid and he'd be like, oh, good job getting those fire seeds, cough cough, and you would just go along your merry way and no one would care that you never got any fire seeds. Oh jeez. Wow, I'm getting obliterated by these snails. I don't know why I tried to jump over it. That was not gonna work no matter what. I can jump around them, but not over them. They're a little bit too tall for that. Unless they're already stunned. So I have to be a bit careful on these jumps, because you can soft lock the game if you land the wrong way on some of these guys. For most of them, it's really not a big deal. Like, it's not gonna happen. I've had it happen on one or two, though, which is kind of scary. So I'll usually get a few extra saves to this area just in case it does lock, and I can just close the game, reopen it, and leave the save. Talking about potential soft locking the game during an AGDQ submission video, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. I I feel like there should be a way to skip through this section of the game similar to the Forest Edge skip. I want to have a good look through the area. I've like looked through the area a little bit, and it like curves over itself a couple times, so I think it is probably possible.
That must be a fire seed
It's
plant.
a really weird area.
told me to stay away from the hot seeds.
But yeah, this is the fire seed plant, and the door on the other side of the room is the one that only opens once you get these 3 fire seeds. All the other fire seeds we can skip. I think if you get all the fire seeds, someone was saying you get a whatchamacallit? Get a chocolate frog's wizard card. But I have not gone through and gotten it myself, so I cannot confirm. I probably should at some point go through and just grab all the and just like 100% the game just for fun. I probably did when I was a kid, but I don't even remember, to be honest. Yeah, you do get a wizard card? Okay. Yeah, I forgot who said it before, like a couple of runs ago when I was doing it. Someone said that's what happened when you get all the fire seed, but I could not remember. Yeah, the fire is not real in that GIF realm. It was during was that SGDQ? Oh, this is the triple jump, by the way. I failed a lot. 1, 2, 3, triple jump. I got it that time. I was happy. I think it was during SGDQ. There was a fire alarm. Oh, last AGDQ, sorry. There was a fire alarm, and everyone had to evacuate like mid-run. And it was just it wasn't it was a false alarm, but someone had left the what was it, the kitty plush or something like that? I don't know what it's of. And someone ran back in and grabbed it. Yeah, that's right. It was Trihex's run, I think. I'm pretty sure I was watching during that segment of HDQ. It might have been a work, actually. I do not remember. This guy, we don't actually have to even interact with. We can just jump around him. His run was too hot. Just smoking. Am I gonna lose time during this segment? I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, I'm not. A second. I forgot. I thought there was an extra hallway that I had to run through. Hey, Quasarain. Yeah, I don't know. The game is just like, whatever. You don't feel like collecting any fire seeds? Whatever. Don't worry about it. Oh, dude, I love that GIF so much. It is so good for OT setups.
Go ahead and put them in the fire.
What is that even from? I think someone told me a while ago, but I don't remember. It's apparently on the City TV network, though.
You've done it, Harry. It's hatching.
Fringe? Oh, okay. I don't watch the show, so.
He's a Norwegian ridgeback.
IDK.
Up you come,
my guess would have been Doctor Who, but I've watched not all of Doctor Who, but like a decent amount of it, and I don't recognize any of the characters, so.
You'd best get ready for Quidditch now. Should we?
Oh man, time for the most popular game in the Wizarding world, Quidditch.
We'd better give Norbert his first feed soon.
Norbert looks so weird. It never really hit me how freaking weird Norbert looks. Also, best commentary ever incoming.
Quidditch! I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan!
Oh yeah, Lee Jordan.
It's Gryffindor versus Slytherin. The Quidditch pitch has 3 goals at each end. The chasers throw the quaffle and try to put it through the hoop to score.
The NPC flying is hilarious.
Watch out for the bludgers. These are charm balls that can knock you off your broomstick. 2 meters of
I've never heard bludgers referred to as charm balls other than this game.
Gryffindor's new team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch.
Jordan, no favoritism.
Sorry, miss.
Gryffindor versus Slytherin.
First avoid the bludgers, then find and catch the snitch. The game is over when the snitch is caught. Good luck.
I love how Harry's still just like standing on the ground. He's like, yeah, everyone else is flying. I'm just gonna stand here and watch.
And they're off. Let's play Quidditch!
Surprised that commentary didn't lag at all. Usually the dialogue lags a little bit. We'll shot that a little bit.
Look at Potter go!
Come on, get it. Supposed to be getting it. That was slow as all hell.
Beautifully done!
Beautifully done. Oh man, that was so beautiful. That was slow.
Well done, Harry
Usually I can get that in a few seconds, but I got ahead of it a little bit. I thought he's not even holding it, and it's also bigger than his hand. Yeah, in most games, the Quidditch, like catching the Snitch, is like you have to follow it around and fly through a bunch of rings before you can try to catch it. In this game, it's just fly near the Quidditch, the Snitch. I mean, fly near the Snitch, and it'll let you catch it after a few seconds. Fly near the Quidditch, guys.
Congratulations again for winning the Quidditch match against Slytherin. You were fantastic. Something is troubling me, Harry.
Fantastic.
Ron and I heard strange noises outside the Forbidden Corridor. Come up to the 3rd floor and have a look.
Yeah, usually it's like that realm. We have to fly along a set path or something like that, or go through rings that the Snitch leaves behind. Along those lines. And Hermione vanishes. I don't know. They really did not do Quidditch very well in any of the main games. I think they did it really well in the World Cup game, but I have not played said game, so I do not know. It's not really an auto-scroller, though. Like, at least in this game, you can go faster or slower. It's not like the troll sequence, where it's set amount of time pretty much no matter what, with a tiny little bit of variation. Get her speed modified. She's a speedrunner. Fun little way to save a second. Ooh, I almost fell off there. Luckily, this game decides that to make the banisters very, very wide. Oh, okay, yeah. I wouldn't say they did it well in Harry Potter 1. It's still really boring in Harry Potter 1, to be honest. But yeah, having you fly through rings is really silly. That's pretty much just an auto-scroller. Like, if you're competent in any way, there's no real way to lose or save. It's like save or lose time.
Wow! Did you see that?
Whereas this, you could be like what I do, where I'm used to doing it very quickly, and I just overshot it a little bit and lost quite a bit of time.
Let's take a look before Filch comes back. Hear that growling? Oh, I think there's something awful.
I really hate the way they did Goblet of Fire in general. It's such a bad game. I really don't like any of the ones after 4, though 5 was hilarious. Not good, but hilarious.
We'll be late for our defense against our cards
And
lesson.
from what I've heard, 6 is the same, and both 7 games are first-person shooters. No one really speedruns any of the games after 3, which is kind of sad. I would have enjoyed speedrunning all of the games for this franchise
with the Lumos
if
spell.
they were actually good.
Watch my wand. Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the pattern. Release the button when you're done.
Oh my goodness, I'm being really, really bad at these segments right now. Okay, I beat 50, it's fine. I have to try to get some good strats for those. Very, very fast.
Mr. Potter.
Should I try to do the super jump at the beginning of Flipendo? I think I'll continue to skip it.
Try again, Mr. Potter.
The banana. Dude, it's the moon!
Rather disappointing, but at least you.
Yeah, I literally couldn't even get through more than the first level of 4. I went through the first level hoping that after that level it would, like, become a normal game, and then it didn't. And it just stayed the same, and I was like, nope. Uninstall.
You may begin the Lumos.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the super jump. You can do a super jump in this room.
Follow me, Mr. Potter.
To, whatchamacallit, skip lighting this first gargoyle. But it's just something I need to practice and get more consistent at, where it will actually save time. How do you make the lessons consistent? What do you mean, Buzzerin? How do you make drawing the things consistent?
Gargoyle.
If that's what you mean, it's just like not being terrible at drawing like I am.
Quite bright, isn't it?
Because you only need to hit 50%,
Cross
and
the
after that you
chasm
can skip.
and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
Go to art school. Yeah, to improve my speedrun times, I have to spend money on a college degree in art. The only strat. Yeah, I want to put in a few more of the super jumps into the run if it does get into HDQ and practice them a lot, because they are very visually impressive. You basically just go flying across the room. The kind of like safe run I have right now for like trying to go quickly while being consistent doesn't really have too many of them in there, which is kind of unfortunate. I was really happy that the Wingardium challenge one was in there, but it kind of had to get taken out because it's not really possible anymore. Wow, that was weird. But making the game run more accurately made it so that didn't really work at all, which sucks a lot. A lot. But there's still, like, what, 3 or 4 places that it can still save time. Maybe a few more. Yeah, I had to take out the Wingardium Super Jump Hem, because, so I used to run the game at capped at 120 FPS, because that was what the Harry Potter 2 runners ran at. But when you run the game, like, and you only need to set that FPS cap because you're running on windowed mode. But if you're running on full screen, the game doesn't cap at 120 FPS, it caps at something closer to 60. And for some reason, super jumps change the distance and speed they get, depending on the FPS the game's running at. So super jumps are a lot similar in windowed mode on 60 FPS as they are in full screen mode, if that makes any kind of sense. So running the game on full screen mode, you can't do the Wingardium super jump, it just doesn't go far enough, which sucks a lot. So I think running at 60 FPS or full screen mode would probably be the best solution. Probably running on full screen is the absolute best solution, but I'm having a hard time window capturing lately at full screen, so I'm running windowed at 60 FPS at the moment. Okay. Oh, thought for a second I wasn't going to make that. I still love that before I started running this game, there was a run on STA that walked all the way around this room to avoid that challenge star. Because once you pick up that challenge star, it activates a Peeves fight. And they thought that if you walked anywhere in that central area, it activated the Peeves fight. So they just walked all the way around the room. I loved that I saved time over the SDA run by walking less across, like walking more directly across a room. That made me happy. It was so silly, but it was so funny. Also, invisible platform loaded here for no good reason. I don't question it. It's helpful. So I'd mentioned at the beginning of the run that, for the most part, if you want to move during a cutscene, you have to get hurt at the beginning of the cutscene. And usually when the cutscene starts, it doesn't let you move. This one cutscene we're coming up to is the one exception in the game. It lets you move while the cutscene's running, for, again, no good reason. So we're going to use that movement to try to line ourselves up with the next jump. And that was pretty good. So you see I moved from being in front of the switch to being back on the opposite side of the room. I could potentially try to do the jump during the cutscene, but if you fall down any time in this area, you lose like 40 seconds to a minute, give or take, because the save book is so far back. Let's make the cycle! Yes, we made the cycle. I usually don't make that. There's a super jump we can do here to skip lighting this gargoyle and skip to the end of the challenge. But I'm really bad at it. I'll grab the save book and give it a try, but I haven't really practiced it, so I probably will not get it. This whole bridge surface is really weird, and there's a lot of bumpy areas that you can super jump off of, like those. Didn't get it. Whatever. So you do a super jump, and you bounce off that wall and land on the platform over there. It's actually pretty cool. I've done it a couple times, but not recently in a run. Oh, I almost didn't make that. Oh, cool, I saved time. That was nice. I saved a good bit of time, actually. 15 seconds, wow.
Hurry on to your
Ooh, we're catching up to PB, man, and there's still some big time saves at the end of the run. I don't know why I saved time there, actually.
Next is our potions
I must have
lesson.
messed up something stupid in
looks like
PB.
we're
Oh, probably
already
because the
late.
one cycle. On that one platform that I got at the end. That wastes a few seconds to have to sit there for it. See, I'm not sure exactly how much time we can save at the end, but if I get all of the good nighttime wandering and Norbert Gone strats, and then if I get the crazy potion skip first try,
teacher.
it'll probably be at
Professor
least
Today,
2
you
minutes
will learn
of
how to
time
mix
save
a wig and
potential.
weld healing
Probably more
potion.
if I get everything first try.
You're
The
late
only one
for
I'm seriously
potions,
worried
Mr.
about
Potter.
is one of the strats at the end of the Norbert Gone split. It's a really hard strat to do quickly.
5 points from Gryffindor.
And I'm not exactly sure how to
Potter,
get it very quickly.
Go to the dungeons
I just
and
kind of
fetch the
sometimes get
potion
lucky and
ingredients for
sometimes
the
don't.
class. Bring back
I'll
wig
talk
and
about
tree
that
bark,
a little bit more once we
moly,
get there, though.
dittany, and flubberworm mucus. Be quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the ingredients.
So we're actually going to come back without all of the ingredients. We can skip one of them. But Abe doesn't really tend to mind.
That must be Dissony.
Yeah, they did not get Alan Rickman right at all for this game. None of the voice actors are the
wonder if
actors
Snape
from
tricked
the
me.
movie in this game. Should have probably grabbed that save book, whatever. In some of the later games, some of the actors gave their voice for the game, or voiced their character in the game, I should say. It doesn't quite sound as morbid. They sacrificed their voice for the game. Grab the save book now. I should probably grab that save book in the beginning, because sometimes this room can be glitched, and that block sometimes doesn't want to go all the way across. It gets like stuck. I don't really know why it happens, but it happens sometimes. And if that does, I just have to kill myself and reset the room.
From what Martin told me, I think that...
I sometimes forget exactly what area you have to turn which direction. So we have to wait a 1 cycle movement no matter what here, so we just hit the switch as quickly as possible so the cycle starts faster. Just because it takes a full cycle of movement for those guys to all line up. That was nice. Oh, I wasn't supposed to hit that. I'm a dumbass. I'm supposed to hit that after I got on the next platform. I'm dumb. Some of them you want to hit as quickly as possible. Some of them you want to wait, and I forget because there's a lot fewer that you have to wait on, so I'll forget them. There's only like 3 switches in the entire game that you want to wait to hit before you immediately see them.
Oh no.
What's
The bloody Baron.
You want to try to hit those 2 notes before you properly enter the room so they don't move around on you. Normally, all these, like the first 2 notes would be moving around a lot, and the other ones would kind of chill. But by taking them out early, it becomes less of a big deal. Ingredient number 2. I should test out to see if there's a way to clip this block through that grating and skip a little bit of this puzzle. It wouldn't really save a lot of time, but it would save a bit. You can get it first try and quickly. You could do 1 Wingardium Leviosa cast instead of 3. That was really slow, by the way. Alright, let's hope for some good RNG on these platforms. Sometimes they decide to move, sometimes they don't feel like it. Looks like today they don't feel like moving, so that's extremely lucky. They usually move, like, rotate in and out. You have to time your jumps and stuff like that to make sure you don't die. But sometimes they just glitch out and decide to chill out. Today they're chilling out. That's nice. Saves us a few seconds of not having to wait for cycles. Because if they are moving, there's no way to make it all through in one cycle. There's a super jump you can do here to skip lighting it, but if you mess it up, you die and lose a lot of time. And it's kind of tricky to do, so no one really does it in an RTA. And so there is an ingredient right there, and we're skipping it. We can just kind of jump around it. Will there ever be a task for this game? I don't think there's a task engine for like the engine of this game, so I doubt it. I really should have gotten that save book. That was a horrendous idea to not get it, because it is very easy to die here by accident. And if I die, I'm gonna be pissed. Never been good enough to open that chest from down here. It can be done, I think. Yeah, it's kind of hard to task PC games. But, yeah. It can be done. I think there's stuff like portal tasks, aren't there? Okay. That was the part that I was most scared about not having a save book for. I'm happy that I'm through it. I feel like there's probably a way to skip this puzzle using hyper jumps, but I haven't been able to find it properly. Because the edges on the side edges of this platform you can't climb up, and you can do a hyper jump up to the side edges of that, but you need to do a hyper jump up to the front edge, which is annoying. And here's the fourth ingredient. We skipped the third. And wow, we're actually going to save a bit of time here. Hype. Wow, we're on par with PB now.
Again, you lazy boy.
The hype is real, man.
A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson.
Jerk.
I see you've collected a few challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value in my classroom.
Yeah, a task of this game would actually be probably amusing. We could do some crazy stuff.
The other students are off
with
to the Halloween
super jumps.
feast.
With like super jumping off of everyday ledges and stuff like that. That we normally like can't do, just it's not worth trying it over and over again. But if it's a task, we can do whatever we want.
Harry! A huge troll is on the rampage! It's cornered Hermione in the girls' bathroom! She needs our help! We must try to rescue her straight away!
I still wouldn't really want to do a segmented run of this game, because you'd still try to do stuff like the Malfoy skip off that super jump if it's even possible, which Gymnast said it probably isn't. And like, it's not even like a 1% chance of getting it. It's like a 0.01% chance of getting it by just going after it. It's just that hard to do.
What's that smell?
You wouldn't be the one that does it. Yeah, the problem is it would be like me doing it, and I would just want to cry all day.
This way, Harry!
So yeah, this is a pretty lame section of the game. We just kind of have to run away. Also, we get to see some of the cool hallways in Hogwarts, and how they're very well upkept. We're just gonna kind of follow the beans around. There's a slightly faster route through this area, where we make some harder jumps, but because we can't exactly see where we're running, and it saves like a few frames, which isn't really that big of a deal at the moment, because this game is not super optimized. We just kind of follow the beans. Plus, you know, collecting beans is fun. By the way, this part was totally in the book, by the way. I don't know. That's a good question, Quazaran. It doesn't really lose any time to be running sideways a little bit, to be honest. You're always pretty much running at the same speed downward. It's mostly just saves time to be like doing slightly more difficult jumps. I'm not exactly sure why. This is mostly other people looking into the area, like before I started running the game, that I'm getting my information from on this. And also because I just honestly don't remember where the jumps are, so I just follow the beans always. This is another stupid part of the game. Sometimes it's just annoying and things hit Ron, even when you try to hit them really, really hard. And Ron takes forever either way, so. Also, you can super cast Flipendo. Oh, see, like right there. I totally should have hit that, and it just decided not to. So, we're gonna lose a little bit of time here. Like, what? Like, sometimes he just decides to throw it really far to the left, and I just can't hit it no matter what. Usually when he throws it at a normal position, I can hit it easy, but sometimes it just is impossible. Come on, Ron, drop it. Right above his head, again. Nothing I can do about that. I don't know why. Come on, drop it. I'm already losing so much time. Why am I losing so much time here? Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Are you alright?
Almost 14 seconds there. What the heck?
Is he dead?
I think it's just
I didn't realize you
knocked
lose
out.
that much time from
Come
getting
on,
hit.
let's get out of here.
Didn't exactly mess anything else up. Jeez, that was terrible.
Exhausted from their encounter with the troll, Harry, Ron, and Hermione
Oh man,
returned
that
to the
sucked a
Gryffindor
lot.
common room and
Oh, what do you
discussed the
gotta do, right?
strange goings-on at Hogwarts.
Yeah, I don't know why. He was just taking
Harry
so long at the
suspected
end
someone
there.
had released the troll to distract everyone so that they could get into the forbidden corridor. But there wasn't much
I'm gonna
time
turn
to
on my
think
AC
about who
for a
was
few minutes,
behind
guys.
it,
Let me know if it's
especially
too
since
loud.
Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against
I think I have
Gryffindor.
my OBS filtering it out for the most part.
Welcome to Quidditch! I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan! It's Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw! Let's play Quidditch!
This is such a let's play, guys.
There's the snitch! Roger! Look at Potter go! He's after the snitch! No! The snitch got away! Amazing skill!
Decent.
Excellent! Good catch!
Oh yeah, no
Potter
cutscene
has the
skips
snitch.
built in at least. There's a few that we can do, but
Again.
there aren't really too many really long cutscenes, so it's not a big deal. There's like a couple.
Thanks to Harry's skill as a seeker,
Most of it's
Gryffindor
just
won
stuff
the
like
Quidditch
this.
match against Ravenclaw.
They're like 30 seconds, not a huge deal.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
Okay, so
spent
now
most
we're
of their
in
free time in
the
Hagrid's
kind of like
trying
end
to
section of the
convince
game
him
where
that
stuff
he
starts to
couldn't
get
keep
pretty
Norbert, his
difficult.
beloved dragon.
So now we're into the nighttime wandering sections and then the end part of the game. But yeah, nighttime wandering has quickly become one of the most difficult parts of the game.
The unexpected Christmas present.
Like, by far, it is so difficult sometimes. It's difficult to get through cleanly, I should say.
There was a note
And
in the
quickly.
cloak. Your father left this in my possession, Harry read. Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you. Harry tried on the cloak, while Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't stay invisible while you cast spells. Filch might see you. With Norbert safely bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower.
Alrighty, so Filch is
He
very
hoped that the
twitchy
cloak would
sometimes,
conceal him from Filch
and he'll
his
just follow
cat,
you around
Mrs.
so easily,
Norris.
so I might get caught sometimes here.
What's that?
Yeah, like right there. He's usually, this is when I used to run the game at a higher FPS, he would not follow you there at all. But now he just follows you every time you get even like remotely close to him. It's so bad. It makes it so hard to sneak around him. There are some areas where I want to be baiting him a little bit, and those actually are easier now, but those do not make up for the difficulty in the rest of the area, in my opinion at least. That's one of the areas that I intend to bait him around a little bit to get through the door a little bit faster. But he kind of got very close to me there, and he could have very quickly caught me. And if he catches you there, I go back to the beginning of the area. So I will be getting pretty much every single save book in this area, because if I get caught, I would lose so much time otherwise. This is probably one of the most annoying rooms in the game, because you spend so much time in it. And so opening that door attracts over Filch, and so we kind of stick ourselves in the corner so he can't see us, and then I'll hit the switch. Because he can't catch you during that cutscene if you're not in this corner, which is infuriating. I feel like I baited him again there by accident, like, seriously.
Where are you, you sneaky slime? Yes, I will. What's that?
This part's a little bit on the slow side, because I have to wait for Filch a lot. So while I'm up here, while he's standing there, I'm going to unlock the door, and he's going to get annoyed and stay there for an extra few seconds. But I'll have to wait. I don't think it's really worth it to wait for him to walk away, and then unlock it and try to sneak in. Instead, I'll just wait for him to walk away now. Drop on in. Sneak into the corner again in case he gets around that corner and tries to look in. He usually doesn't though, so. Oh, is he? Okay, he's there. I have to pay attention to where he is, because otherwise he... Oh, shit. Yeah, otherwise he could have caught me there if he went a different way than what I was expecting. Alright, now we have to race Filch back to that door. And, ooh, cool, I'm gonna beat him. He's been beating me a lot recently to that door, which makes it very, very slow. But it's good that I beat him there. Saves time. Unfortunately, now I have to wait for him to leave that doorway, which I usually don't. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, that was so sketchy.
Where is it?
Oh my god. I should not have gone for that so quickly. That was so almost bad. If he caught me there, I would have lost a minute and a half, about. I would have gone back to the beginning of this room, basically, and had to redo the whole thing all over again. Wow, that was so scary. Oh dear. Aim down, peeps. I'm supposed to start falling during that, but whatever. It's weird, Harry doesn't fall during cutscenes, so if he's in the midair during a cutscene, he'll just kind of stay there. It's really weird. Usually that happens there, but I didn't get off the edge in time. It's not really a big deal at all. I want to get close to that edge, because when this cutscene starts, it puts Harry in a specific position. And if he has to take time to walk to that position, it'll actually make the cutscene take a little bit longer. I try to put myself in certain areas at the beginning of some cutscenes, so that they run faster overall. Small little optimizations like that are always good. They're not the biggest of deals, but they're easy to do, so we try to do them. There's a small super jump that you can do here that skips this next lighting, but it's really hard to do, really precise, and if you fuck it up, you fall and have to re-jump up here, so it's not really worth doing, in my opinion. I really, really dislike this particular hallway, because it's really easy to fall off. Right, I'm gonna grab the save book. So here is an area with a really difficult trick. Or at least the very beginning of it is really, really difficult. We're gonna try to do it, because it'll save a lot of time if I can get it first try. Alright, here we go. that edge. Get up there. I want to get up onto that ledge to my left. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Not letting me up, man. Now Filch is up my ass. Come on, let me up. There we go. I got it. I was trying to hold left too early. Get away from Filch. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're good. Now I do a little hyper jump up onto this edge. And jump over here. And cool. That was really good. I could have saved another 15 seconds there, but that was nice. Oh man, that was pretty sketchy. I think I understand how to do that quickly now. I was like jumping and trying to hold 2 left too early. I'm supposed to jump, wait a little second, and then hold left. It'll put me on top of that edge pretty consistently. I like forgot about it, and as soon as I remember it, I got it first try. Oh, first try. The first try after I remembered how to actually do it. That's the thing, right? Alright, so now we've got some, right away we've got some more really hard strats. Okay, and Filch is still following me, by the way, which is new. Usually he doesn't. Get in the door, get in the door. Okay, good. That was really good. If I don't do that really quickly, he can catch me. And it puts me back to the end of that cutscene that I just got out of. Sadly, you can't get through that door before it closes. It's just an invisible wall.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this
And note,
time.
we still have not gotten a save book since that cutscene.
Keep watch from above.
If we get caught, it'll put us back to the end of that cutscene, though. So it's not too terrible, but it sucks to get caught here.
You'll not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
And here is the other bait that we have to do. Let's hope we don't get screwed. Yep, he's after me. That's good. Now we can just walk on through this door.
And when I do, you'll regret it.
That's one nice thing about Filch being a lot more annoying. That becomes a lot easier.
Intruder!
Alright, we finally get a save book, and we get up to another really long, annoying room. I think I can still save another minute and a half if I get crazy potion skip first try. Here's another really annoying bait that I don't like to do. Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing? I had to kind of improvise a little bit there and jump onto the table, because he took a little bit longer than normal to get onto me. There's a super jump you can do to skip this cutscene. I haven't learned it yet. Gymnast came up with it, because he's a cool guy.
Hello again, Harry.
He doesn't really save any time, I don't think, though. Like, 5 seconds or something. Maybe a little bit more, I forget.
I heard about your Quidditch victory. Yes, well done, Harry.
And I'm like so on edge from that section. World record is 1:37:48 by a gymnast, I think. Yeah, 1:37:48 sounds about right. Oh, that was nice. I skipped that climbing animation by hyper jumping over. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, hyper jumping is when I'm running up something that is slanted upward and I jump. And the game tries to overcompensate for the fact that you're going up a ledge by making you jump higher, so it seems like the jump is the same height. But it does it kind of overkill a lot, and it makes you jump really high, so we can use that in a few situations. We'll use it to great effect near the end of the game, though, to skip a whole really annoying segment. Alright, this is another annoying trick. We call it the YOLO jump, because we're not very creative in naming things.
Where is he? Pray I don't find you.
Oh no! No, I failed it. Shit, I don't know where I am right now.
Who was that?
This is horrendous. Oh my goodness, I just lost so much time. I shouldn't have gone for it. I knew I shouldn't have gone for it too. Where the heck am I?
Where is he?
I don't even know what room I'm in right now.
Stealthy little student.
There pretty much goes world record. That could have been a really good run, but I just ruined it by messing up that jump. Oh. Man, that's so sad. That's so sad. No, it's not your fault, Em. I had a bad feeling about that, and I shouldn't have gone for it. Not sure if I want to go for it again. I was like a little too excited to be able to get that properly. What I'm supposed to do is jump around that little column and land on the banister on the opposite side to skip this little area. Whoa! Mrs. Norris is right near me. I don't know exactly where she is. I thought she dropped. So that skips just running around here. it really wasn't worth me doing. Since I was a little bit on edge, I should have known that I was going to mess it up. That, plus I don't even remember how to get back to the area that I had to go. Made me lose so much time. Oh, no. Whatever, it's really not a big deal. This is not as good of a run as it possibly could be, because I lost so much time in the beginning. I lost so much time in Wingardium Challenge that, I mean Incendio Challenge, that it's not the biggest of deals. I could always get a better run.
Harry's parents, James.
I don't know. We'll see how much time I actually lose because of that. But I can. I'll save like 30 seconds because of getting the strats in the beginning really well, and then I'll lose a lot of that time. So I might have only really lost like 15 seconds overall. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Actually, probably more than 15. We'll probably lose like 30 at least.
Or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. But that it would give neither.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to do another run after this, I think.
The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared.
We're so close to the end of this run, I'm not gonna reset.
Thought Harry.
I at least want to practice the end a little bit. And I've got some decent commentary on this so far, so whatever.
I've locked the only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear.
My splits are so all over the place, this is ridiculous. Unlock door keys. Alright, so I'm gonna get this save even though it wastes a lot of time to get it, just in case. Only like a second or two lost, so whatever. Problem is, if I ever have to use it, I'm gonna lose a whole lot of time. Alright, I unlocked the store earlier. This is another annoying long room.
He's past that gate. He makes an awful racket. You take that side of the room.
Come on, finish talking, Filch. I want to play the game.
We'll catch him, Mrs. Norris.
I'm like so on edge right now. Why did I have to go for that jump? I'm so sad I went for it and failed. So these are really annoying because it's actually pretty difficult to push a Wingardium block forward quickly. So I hate that there are 4 of those blocks in this room, and all 4 of them you have to push it forward. Also I have to pay a lot of attention to where Filch and Mrs. Norris are, because every time you place a block, they get pulled, they like get aggroed to that area. I have to make sure I don't get caught as they run over. So here I'm going to run around to the right side to avoid Filch. And they do move during the cutscenes, which is really annoying. Because they can get right on top of you during that cutscene. Like in that last one, he was pretty far away at the beginning of the cutscene. At the end of it, he was like right next to me. And Mrs. Norris's position can be sometimes trolly on this last one. Okay, we're good. A while ago, she was like right here when I started running over. Oh my gosh, she's right next to me. She's right behind me. I'm gonna run to the end of the room. If I had stopped the normal spot, I would have gotten caught. Oh my goodness, that was so sketchy. I don't know why that happened, but it did. Normally I'll stop right in front of the block, and if I had done that, she would have caught me. Oh my goodness, that was scary. I'm glad I went safe on that. Yeah, I'm already starting to lose time.
You'll be banished for this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna lose so much time. Oh, that makes me so sad. Yeah, this could have been a world record run. But a little bit faster. Yep, we're behind PB now. We can still PB, I think. Maybe. We'll see. I'm down a minute already. I actually might not be able to PB. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can still PB. Lost a minute. Oh, I could have saved 30 seconds there and I lost a minute instead. Ah, man.
Hermione, Ron, and Harry researched the secret of the
But yeah, we can save a little bit less than 2 minutes at the end of this run. Well, quite a bit less than 2 minutes, but at least a minute and a half.
No wonder someone's trying to get it. Anyone would want it, said Harry.
Oh man, I'm sad. That was going so well.
The package Hagrid had taken from Gringotts contained the Sorcerer's Stone. It was the Sorcerer's Stone that was down the Forbidden Corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
Well, whatever.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately.
I'll do another run after this, I think.
He may be planning to steal the Sorcerer's Stone.
Try to get to Earth.
There's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's around.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry
I
of
honestly
Magic in
get
London.
really hungry.
That must mean that
I haven't
tonight's
made
the
dinner
night.
yet.
Let's go!
Run or dinner? The hard choice every runner makes. To run or to eat? Question.
What about Filch? He's always watching the Forbidden Corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight.
To be honest, I really should eat. Hungry.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, can we not get stuck? Alright, so a little bit of RNG here. So
This way, Harry.
his 3 heads have different like health bars, something like that, and as you try to put him to sleep, some of them take longer to put to sleep than others, and you want to figure out which one takes the longest first.
Coming from.
So you want to get that one like as quickly as possible. So a little bit of RNG as to which one it actually is.
I don't think we should go in there.
Sometimes it's the same pattern, but then every
Snape.
now and then it just changes up, and I don't know why that
Go
happens.
on, Harry. We're right
But I don't
behind
even
you.
remember at the point off the top of my head which is the good pattern that I normally get, so I can't even like try that first. I'll usually just check all 3 really quickly and then adjust accordingly.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy. I'll try the flute. That might get Fluffy to sleep for a while.
Do be careful.
That feeling when I suddenly have a flute. Actually, I think Hagrid gave it to me, didn't he? That's really fast. That's really slow. It's middle, left, and right. That took me way longer than it should have. Pretty sure it's middle, left, and right. So you'll see the middle bar is going down really slowly, and the right one, you'll see in a few seconds, goes down really quickly. So this one, that one went down really slowly. This one goes down pretty faster, at least. And then this one goes to sleep really quickly. So if you do these out of order, the first one you try will wake back up by the time you're done, and you'll have to redo the whole thing all over again. So that was kind of on the slow side. I probably lost 5 seconds or so there. Maybe a little bit
No, I
less.
don't.
Right.
No, I
See you in a
don't.
minute. I hope.
Alright, it's time to play a very
It's
fun
okay.
game
It's a soft
called
landing.
Hermione
You can
Plant
jump.
Naming. Let's see how well
Come on,
Hermione knows
Harry.
her plants. And how confident she is. Those answers. Yeah, I don't know. What plant is it, guys? Let's find out. Maybe Hermione knows.
I know what this is. It's the Devil's Snare.
What was that, Hermione? I didn't catch it the first time.
In herbology.
Help! It's a Devil's Snare.
It's the Devil's Snare.
Try not
Let's
to get
go.
too close to those tentacles.
Incendio.
Can we aim for the thing? Stop aiming for those. Sometimes this area is just really annoying. It's really hard to aim for what you want to aim for here. You're supposed to have to like knock down everything to get to those, but if you can get off to the side edge and get a little bit
Thanks,
lucky, you can get them
Harry.
pretty quickly.
That was
I
close,
lost a few
Harry.
seconds there though.
This way, Harry.
Alright, I'm especially bad at this section. Because I'm really bad at remembering what the keys route is and when it turns and stuff like that.
Skills to practice. Up.
I don't know, Realm. I didn't catch it. I'll have to go replay the game to figure it out. Oh man, that was really good. That was fantastic. I saved 4 seconds. Woot woot.
Well done, Harry. Let's see where this leads.
That was really good. Too bad I lost so much time before. That would have been a really nice segment if I hadn't lost so much time before. Every now and then I'll like completely mess up the beginning of that and I'll be sent on a merry chase for like 30 seconds. Oh yeah, let's learn how to play chess, guys, because that's, you know, that's good to know.
I hope he's alright.
Let's have learning chess with Harry and Ron. How not to play chess. Ever. Have to save in case we're dumb and mess up.
Oh, Ron,
There's no reason to mess up whatsoever. Also, Ron's dead.
Most of the pieces,
don't worry about Ron, he's dead already.
But I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
Leave him for dead.
Harry, you have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one square at a time.
Yeah, that's how chess works.
You have to make the pieces fight each other in order to get across safely.
Also how chess works.
Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game.
Ooh, man, these guys just really captured the spirit of chess. Like, what? What were they even thinking? This is actually, it's always the same setup every single time, and we can beat it in 4 moves. There are a couple different ways to beat it in 4 moves, but this is actually the fastest way to do it. And the reason behind that is that on the second turn, we get 2 sets of pieces to kill themselves. And the turns take longer when there's more pieces on the board, because you need cutscene time to move all of them. So we killed 3 of them in the first 2 moves, and then it takes 2 moves to kill the last 2. But because we killed so many early, the cutscene time's a little bit shorter for the last 2 moves, so we save a little bit of time. Yeah, 4-move checkmate. You can 4-move checkmate. That's just not the move set you do for that, but whatever. Alright. Now we're up to... I would probably consider this the second most difficult trick in the run now after the Far's Edge skip. This is called the Crazy Potion skip. There's a really annoying section of the game where you have to play a, like, keep an eye on the potion as it moves around. I don't know what the name of those games are. And it was a really annoying part of the run. We spent a really long time trying to figure out how to skip this room. It takes forever, and it's really dumb, and it's really boring, and no one likes to watch it. And we managed to figure out a way to do it. Unfortunately, we still have to watch the beginning of the game cutscene. So let's see if we can do it. And we're going to use the hyper jump glitch to do it. Line ourselves up. R1B, I guess. Cool, we got it. And I will split once I hit this. That was nice. And cool. We are suddenly ahead of PB. Alright, this is probably the hardest fight in the game by far. Way harder than the final fight.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here,
Quirrell, if he decides he wants to kill you,
you were expecting
he'll
someone
kill you
else.
no matter what.
Well, it's me.
And it's
scared,
really bad.
stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Flipendo! 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 Flipendo!
Oh, I still have to push stuff to the side, don't I?
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Now we run away.
Flipendo!
Probably should have grabbed that frog. I can grab it though, still.
Flipendo!
Okay, that's fine. I thought he was gonna shoot a killing curse at me. Well. So if he has line of sight to you, he'll shoot a killing curse. If he doesn't, he'll just try to push the blocks. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Okay, that was lucky. I didn't need to push that last block so far.
Curses,
That was
Potter.
good. I got a really lucky
You will not
fight.
succeed again.
Grab one more frog, I think. Just put myself at full health, just to be safe. Grab that save, and into the final fight we go. I can save a little bit of time on this last segment. I can save a lot of time in this last segment. Jeez. How can I save 45 seconds on this last segment? Jeez, that's a lot. I do have a slightly improved fight from when I had my old PB, like a new strat for it. Not so much.
Give me the stone.
Must have just had a really good girl fight at some point.
To him face to face. Master, you're not strong enough. I have strength enough for this.
Alright. Here we go. Let's hope for a good fight, guys. And I have a lot of health, so I can speed the fight up a little bit by taking damage on purpose. Add 1 or 2 points. I don't want to take too much, accidentally kill myself, though, obviously. That'd be bad.
You can't escape me.
Kill
him! Kill him!
If he comes to this guy. That was correct. Stop taking so long. I stand off to the side just so I can see him attacking, so I can know when to dodge. Alright, so now we start to alternate between unblockable, like unreflectable attacks and attacks that I can reflect. These ones are unreflectable, and they're guided. So I want to get them out of the area as quickly as possible, so that he will start doing these attacks, which I can hurt him on.
You will yield to me, Potter.
Oh man, he's very, very close to me right now. I'll do a short little movement, which is annoying as all hell. Whatever. No big deal. I think 1 or 2 more hits, I don't know how many. Now I'm gonna take some damage on purpose to get, just to speed up this segment. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 more hits. I think it's 2. Yeah, 1 more hit. This is gonna be so close. I don't think this is gonna be a world record though. This is a lot closer than it should be though. Take another hit. Okay, we're good. Oh man, this is gonna be so close. It's a fucking world record, man. How the fuck was that a world record? Oh my god, I think it was, right? Gymnast times a 137.48. What the hell? That was such a bad run, though. Oh man, that's so bad.
Oh, down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell.
How did that actually happen?
So naturally.
Oh man. Yeah, I knew your PB died to Quirrell, but I'm surprised I was able to save enough time after all those fuck-ups.
Lord Voldemort's return.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
His concern.
I think that just goes to show how low we can get this game.
Nevertheless,
I think sub 135 is definitely going to happen.
Voldemort's return.
Oh, jeez. So wait, I can save like a minute and a half just the beginning of the game on this particular run.
End of the year feast alone.
Another.
The great hall was decked out in.
I think at least another minute and a half in like the Norbert Gone Nighttime Wandering section at least. That's another 3 minutes down. So yeah, low 134 definitely possible.
Between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students.
How did that happen?
The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table.
I definitely think there's more we can find in this game.
However, continued Dumbledore, in recognition
with the strats we have now, I wouldn't say sub 131. My gold splits are still in like the 134 range. Actually, it might be a little bit better now since I got a few golds here.
Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause.
Yeah.
The additional point had
These
won the
drawings
House
are kind
Cup
of
for
interesting,
Gryffindor.
Realm. I like that they changed it up a little bit for
It was
the
best
beginning and ending
evening of
cutscene, though.
Harry's life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas.
I would be really
or
happy if they
knocking
made
out
some like
mountain
really high
trolls.
quality
He would never, ever
drawings though for these segments, rather than I don't know. These are like nice, but they're not like super high quality. They're nice though. Oh man, that was a roller coaster of a run. Not even close to optimize, but a roller coaster all the same. Man, I remember when sub 140 was hard. Or sub 139, I think it was. I forget which one it was. So was this actually 2 Harry Potter World Records in one day? I think someone else got a World Record Harry Potter too, didn't they? I don't think I'm gonna do any more runs tonight. I really need to go eat. But I think I'm gonna use this video for the AGDQ submission. Because this was some solid commentary. And that's Harry Potter 1, guys.